WASKO is one of the leading Polish ICT companies. The headquarters of WASKO S.A. is located in Gliwice. The company has 14 units across the country, located mainly in voivodeship capitals. Only within the last 3 years, WASKO has completed many innovative projects of high relevance for safety and the improvement of control levels of maritime, air and ground areas across Poland. WASKO S.A. has completed many projects in cooperation with Polish Air Navigation Services Agency, PANSA, including optic fiber routes for agencies in different parts of the country, from Katowice to Gdańsk. One of the first implementations completed for PANSA was designing, building and supplying ICT network devices together with a management system to 10 locations. The implemented Open Eye management system visualizes the condition of ICT devices, enables them to be monitored and controlled, indicates a failure and supports remote configuration. WASKO company also took part in providing equipment for radio communication centers in such locations as Jędrzejów, Trzebnica, Stare Iganie and Grajewo. In 2011, WASKO S.A. was chosen by a PSR/MSSR radars manufacturers to design radar towers for radars in Poznań and Wrocław. In 2012, the company won a tender in PANSA for designing, building and launching the total of 4 radio communication centers in Gdańsk region, located in the area of Złota Kraczma, Trzebielino, Somonino and Kokoszki. The turnkey sites made by WASKO comprise of 40-meter steel antenna towers located under reinforced concrete containers, equipped with the latest ICT and transmission technology. In 2012, WASKO completed projects of equipping the newly created Air Traffic Control Towers, TWR, with radio communication systems at the airports in Łódź, Rzeszów and Poznań. The systems included radio communication between aircraft and ground services, transmission, ICT subsystems. WASKO installed VHF radios used in ATC communication together with VHF antenna systems. In regard to transmission systems implemented in the new TWR towers, WASKO supplied, installed and is currently operating advanced multiplexer systems, optical converters and network switches, ICT equipment, as well as modern servers, premium monitors, consoles and KVM switches, network switches, media converters, signal amplifiers and complete ICT wiring. WASKO commissioned last resort radio communication systems at all 9 Polish main airports in Warszawa, Kraków, Katowice, Poznań, Gdańsk, Wrocław, Bydgoszcz, Szczecin and Zielona Góra. WASKO's offer has been chosen in tender procedures for building radio navigation sites. These were DVOR DME Doppler electric beacon in Czempin near Poznań and DME radio rangefinder in Jędrzejów near Kraków. Czempin DVOR DME site, what is worth noting, consists of a 5-meter high and 30-meter wide steel construction, so-called counterweight, with 50 Doppler radio navigation antennas installed on it. The investments were completed by WASKO in the design, build and startup system, where the company, as the contractor, was responsible for every stage in the investment, from the design, for obtaining all necessary decisions and permits for construction and providing equipment, to the startup and obtaining final approvals for use. In 2014, WASKO S.A. started cooperation with the Polish National Defense Ministry, the Federal Government of USA, American Ministry of Defense, and the military radars manufacturer Excelis, now Harris, under the Intergovernmental Agreement for Delivery, Installation and Maintenance of Precision Approach Radars at 9 military airports in central and north Poland. In 2014 to 2015, WASKO took part in construction of further radio communication centers, this time with almost 50-meter high towers made of pre-stressed, pretensioned concrete and not steel. The towers are located in Szczecin, Poznań, Włocławek and Dresdenko. In 2015, for the first time in the history of PANSA, WASKO was confronted with the challenge of designing, building, equipping and starting up the so-called or DME Collocation Center, meaning a site which combines all radio communication and radio navigational functions. All these completed projects improve the safety of air traffic and the work comfort of ground personnel, including air traffic controllers and technical services responsible for its proper operation. As a general contractor, WASKO has built a rooftop helipad for rescue helicopters at the Specialist Medical Center in Polanica-Zdrój. It has been built on the roof of a 7-story building. The helipad has a HAPI system, helicopter approach path indicator, which enables night flying and flying in adverse weather conditions for all types of helicopters used by medical air rescue. Due to its passion and engagement, WASKO has become one of the leading capital groups on ICT market in Poland. After 29 years of existence, it can proudly use its motto "Verified by Time", which is confirmed by completed projects, received awards, and planned implementations.